Hello everybody and good Friday. I hope everyone is ready for the weekend. Ready or not, here it comes, as they say, and as does changes with the weather that have been looming throughout much of your afternoon. In other parts of Kentucky, some showers, some storms, some lightning, and lightning as well is one thing we'll talk about when we have an update on the Lawrence County Lady Bulldogs and their efforts to make it to the championship of the state ladies softball tournament. I'll have that update for you. An update on an auto accident this morning in McGoffin County that happened and left a woman driver partially trapped under her vehicle for a short period of time. And Miss Kentucky, the Miss Kentucky pageant, is ongoing right now. So is Miss Teen Kentucky. And we've got two ladies from the viewing area. Of course, Miss McGoffin, Kennedy Conley, representing as Miss McGoffin County, and then vying for Miss Teen Kentucky, a young lady from West Liberty who is as well doing quite well in the pageant. And I'll have an update for you, as well as a special award last night, deservedly so, for a longtime supporter of the pageant system on the local level and on the state level. She was recognized last night on stage, or this week, night or night before last, regardless. I'll have that for you in just a few moments. We will pick it up right after a message from a few of our sponsors. Please let them know you're watching every chance you get, and I'll be right back. Welcome to the best sales, the best service, and the best selection in the viewing area and Eastern Kentucky. It's Conley Tire in Staffordsville, where they have big specials on big name brands every month. And as always, brake jobs, oil changes, computer diagnostics, and 6 months no interest. Conley Tire in Staffordsville and conleytire.net.
There are several risk factors that may put a patient at risk for heart disease.
Especially people who have diabetes or hypertension or high cholesterol and have a family history of heart disease.
Neglecting to see a cardiologist can put you in trouble. You may develop problems that may not be reversible.
We see many people who do not have an actual diagnosis of a heart problem, but may be at risk of heart disease, and we do whatever we can to help mitigate that risk to help prevent disease in the future. ARH, more for Appalachia.
SMB is proud to stand with you with what might be your very first and definitely last checking, savings, retirement, even Christmas club account, along with consumer, auto, mortgage, business loans that you can easily manage from anywhere in the world with safe, secure mobile and online banking that comes from over 120 years of commitment to your financial life and well-being, today, tomorrow, and forever. Salyersville National.
I believe in Kentucky.
I believe in Kentucky.
I believe in small town values.
And mom and dad and the things they handed down.
I believe some of the best people in the world are farmers.
I believe in insurance that protects families, homes, and cars.
I believe in always finding a way to do what you love.
I am Kentucky.
I am Kentucky.
I am Kentucky.
Out and about tomorrow and want to try something new, or any day of the week, check out the new chicken filet sandwich at your Salyersville Lee's with chipotle ranch and pickles on a brioche bun. And don't forget, Sunday's special is a shrimp dinner or a fish dinner or a fish and shrimp dinner for just $6.99 plus tax at your Salyersville Lee's famous recipe.
My name is Don McFarland, and I have been an attorney in Eastern Kentucky for over 30 years. This is my son, Max McFarland. I'm very proud of Max. He is incredibly intelligent, a hard worker, and is graduating from law school this spring. Max will take the bar exam this summer.
We are a family and we treat our clients like family. Bigger law firms are not always better law firms. There is no substitute for experience, personal attention, wisdom, and knowing who your attorney is.
When you have any legal needs, come see us, and we will personally represent you, and we will put our experience and energy to get the results you need.
If you have been in a car wreck, injured on the job, in need of Social Security disability benefits, or have any legal needs, come see us and let us take care of you. Call us at 349-9000.
At Big Sandy Healthcare, every patient is seen as an individual deserving of respect, compassion, and top quality care. For us, it isn't about who they are or where they come from, but about the dignity and the care that they deserve. Our commitment goes beyond simply treating diseases. We tackle food insecurity, transportation problems, and other barriers many of our patients experience that hold them back from living fuller, healthier lives. At Big Sandy Healthcare, that's what sets our organization apart.
I will have another update on the Lawrence County Lady Bulldogs in just a few moments. Of course, they taking on Assumption. Game time. First pitch was set for 1 o'clock. I think it got started in that neighborhood, but a rain delay, specifically a lightning delay around 4:30, put the brakes on the game. Bottom of the sixth, I think it was. Also, the ladies from Lawrence County were down at the time by a few runs and had Assumption down while they were at bat. Assumption with 2 outs as they were going into a delay. That was at 4:30. The delay was still going on at 5, and that was the last time I have checked. But I will have one more update for you in just a few moments in hopes that game has picked back up and carried on. But another update in just a few seconds. Now, on to a single car crash in McGoffin County earlier today at the top, essentially, of the Lark Arnett Hill in the Middle Fork area. According to McGoffin County Sheriff's Office Chief Deputy Tim Clark, who was handling the crash investigation, he told me following clearing the scene that this vehicle with 2 occupants, the female driver and a passenger, was coming down the Route 30 side of the Lark Arnett Hill. When the driver lost control, the vehicle then struck the embankment and overturned. He says that reports were that the driver's arm was partially entrapped underneath the vehicle. The passenger with her, as well as some motorists who came upon the scene, helped to lift the car up just enough to free her from the vehicle. She was assessed on scene by EMS and refused medical treatment on the scene. That was the only vehicle involved, only injuries reported. The passenger also was not injured and refused medical treatment at the scene, while again, the investigation of the crash under the direction of the McGoffin County Sheriff's Department. Now, a quick update on the Miss Kentucky pageant and Miss Teen Kentucky pageant as well. Put a phone call in a few moments ago to a few local representatives, one of which herself is bringing an award home.
Contestant number 3, Kennedy Conley, Miss McGoffin County.
I spoke with local pageant director Jency Bailey just a few moments ago, who confirmed that for our Miss McGoffin, Miss Kennedy Conley, she's, as well as the rest of the contestants, gone through 2 prelims thus far, and the action was getting ready to pick back up tonight. Tomorrow, the announcement of your top 12 candidates for Miss Kentucky will be made, and then the finals, and our new Miss Kentucky will be crowned tomorrow night. Miss Teen, however, will be announced tonight, with the top 12 announcement first and the finals to follow this evening. And Miss Tanisha Castle from West Liberty, with some strong McGoffin County ties as well, is doing quite well. Her ventriloquist talent placed her in the talent prelim last night, I believe it was. And she is, again, getting ready to compete tonight and looking to possibly very well go into the top 12. Our fingers are crossed, and the best of luck for both of our contestants, as Miss Teen will be announced tonight, Miss Kentucky tomorrow night. It was announced earlier this week, however, their candidate for Volunteer of the Year. And for anyone in the McGoffin, Johnson, and surrounding county area, I think this came as to no surprise.
She is a respected and admired role model for all women who cross her path in competing in her local. This person really should be an example for all of us. She lives her life with kindness and generosity. She has spent over 30 years helping shape the lives of the Commonwealth's young women. She always encourages other locals. She can always be seen here at the Miss Kentucky pageant each year. And this person nominating her has stated that they've never heard this woman complain, criticize, or disrespect anyone in our organization. She is a local director who I'm honored to share a title. Jency Bailey from McGoffin County.
Jency has been the McGoffin County pageant director for a number of years. She's been doing it for over 30 years, 35 years to be exact, and in that same time, this makes her 33rd Miss Kentucky pageant. She is recognized for her volunteering on the state level at the pageant just as much as she is here, as she is very well known to help the young ladies who come through the pageant system here in McGoffin County and on to compete on the grand stage at Miss Kentucky. Again, congratulations, Jency. Now it's on to tonight's updated McGoffin Farm Bureau calendar. In lieu of having our Casting for Kids special for last night's program, which is available on my YouTube channel as well as on their Facebook page as well. It's a really great story. None of my doing, just a really great story. I didn't have a community calendar, so happy birthday wishes tonight are belated because they were for yesterday for the twins, Hanson and Harlan Rao, from a host of family and friends to you both, and from Michael to the love of her life, Hanson, the happiest of birthdays to you too. Happy birthday, guys. Brody is still missing from what I understand. He's a male, tricolor, beagle. There's a $500 reward for getting him back. He's from over in the Abbott area, but, Brody could have roamed. He's 7 years of age, loving pet, and greatly missed. And, as anyone who's a real animal lover knows, this is hitting really hard for Brody's owners. 506-4064 is the number to call. Again, a $500 reward if you can help find Brody. Vacation Bible School next week, starting Monday. This Monday through Thursday, at the Sagersville First Baptist Church. Church fans are running nightly. If you need a ride, kids, 349-6276. That's 4 to 18 years of age, 5:45 to 8, Monday through Thursday at Sagersville First Baptist. And they're still cruising tomorrow. Start at 11 till 3. You can register, and then the ward's at 3, and just hang out as long as you want in Sagersville City Park across from the post office. They'll be there. There'll be a big crowd, and there'll be free hot dogs, music, fun, and just a great place to hang out. And Bible school as well, still set for the 21st of June, coming up before you know it, at Sagersville Church of Christ. It's going to be a Saturday event, 9:30 to 4 all day, with lunch and games and water slide, crafts, Bible stories, and more. Puppet show. Back to the basics is the theme this year. Call if you have any questions. Call me if you have any announcements that you need to get on the program. Birthdays and anniversaries, of course. Gosh, we love those, so make sure you get them on too. From there, we'll go on to funeral service announcements. It's a service provided nightly by the McGoffin County Funeral Home. And tonight, those announcements begin with services which were held earlier today for Anna Mae Boland Green, 82 of Sagersville, who passed away Tuesday, survived by her sons Harry Green and Daniel Green, brothers Clifford Boland and Larry Boland, and sisters Carolyn Williams, Sandy Russell, 6 grandkids and several great-grandchildren and 1 great-great-grandchild. Anna Mae is preceded in death by her husband Harry Green and son Anthony, and a brother and 3 sisters. Services will start Sunday at 2 for 82-year-old James A. Adams of East Mountain Parkway here in Sagersville. He passed away yesterday. Survived by his sons James Robbie Adams, Edward Eddie Adams, daughters Ira Mae Marshall, Benita Blanton, Jovita Jody Marshall, 11 grandkids, 25 great-grandchildren. Services will start Sunday at 2 from the McGoffin County Funeral Home. Visitation is Saturday night after 5. And arrangements are incomplete at this hour, but to be announced soon by the McGoffin Funeral Home for Helen Russell Frazier, 83 of Sagersville, who passed away earlier today. Now let's check in with the ladies from Lawrence County and Assumption. For whatever reason, if your working days are over, don't do anything before you meet Grover. Social Security, disability, SSI, work injuries, wear and tear, and hearing loss. 888-9-GROVER. It's just the perfect spot to grab lunch, a snack, something sweet, pick up your meds, or have them brought to you curbside. It's your hometown good neighbor pharmacy that's been proud to serve you and your families for over 100 years. And now on their already incredible menu, fresh baked goods from the Daily Bread. Frazier's Prater Drugstore, 349-3135. With spring comes sniffles and sneezes from that pesky fine powder from plants. Pollen, one of the worst words ever. You could try to limit your time outdoors, but that's really not an option for most of us. So talk to the pharmacist at Parkway Pharmacy and make a plan for personalized solutions for allergy and asthma relief today. One name, one call, one ultimate solution to your heating and cooling, sales, 24-hour service, and installation for home, commercial, boilers, chillers, and VRF systems. With over 15 years of experience and now based right here in the viewing area, Ultimate Air. 496-6650. It's your go-to place for unique gifts, hard to find, or special gifts for anyone, including yourself. A new selection of inspirational gifts. Personalized and other new jewelry arrivals. A fresh new restock of Diva and the other Tyler Candle Company scents that will not stay on the shelves. Plus new colors and styles of the ever-popular Brewmate. And decorate for the season and for the 4th with a little hometown local feel at the Seasonal Shop in downtown Sagersville. Jumpstart the career you've always wanted today with one call. One call to Tech Center, Kentucky's newest and most innovative trade college, offering national certification. Graduate in less than a year. Limited scholarships are available now, and this enrollment is open until August the 2nd. In carpentry, electrical, heavy equipment operation, masonry, plumbing, and welding. Tech Center is located in Sagersville in the back of the Lloyd M. Hall Community Center. You can call them at 349-7115 or find out everything at techcenterky.org.
Johnson Central High School stands alone in providing the most college and career programs of study in one building throughout the entire state of Kentucky. This includes pathways in everything from the medical field to engineering, telemedia, welding, agriculture, and even aviation. And that's just to name a few of the 32 different choices. Work has also been started on a brand new state-of-the-art high school. So now is the time for your child to experience the power of opportunities in Johnson County schools.
Hi, I'm Patty Maynard, your local health insurance agent here in McGoffin County. I've been serving our people for over 25 years. I would love to discuss Medicare products with you. I represent Humana Insurance Company as well as others. My office is here in Sayersville on Route 7 on Superior Hill, beside the entrance to Bluegrass Cemetery in the same building as Patty's Tax Service. My office is open 10 to 5, Monday through Friday. I would love to see you, or you can just call us at 606-349-1993.
It was 7-2 at the delay, and it was 7-2 when the game ended. Final score, 7 runs for Assumption, who will advance into the championship round. Lawrence County, however, shining brightly, their first ever Final Four in school history, and they did very well. These picks can be found on the Kentucky High School Athletic Association social media and website pages, which is where I found them, courtesy of Matt Jones as well. The Lady Bulldogs, Jada Patton and Taylor Blevins, also selected for the all-tournament team. Made it to the Final Four, competed against some of the best teams in the state, and they should be very, very proud, as should everyone else in Lawrence County and Eastern Kentucky. Congratulations, ladies. Now let's take a look. It's finally getting here. We were expecting a good chance of some showers and thunderstorms earlier in the afternoon, this time 24 hours ago. It's taken to about this time for them to start to move into the viewing area. In fact, it was at 5:32. The National Weather Service said that some very strong thunderstorms were being shown on Doppler radar from Malaga to Adel to Seltz to Swampton, moving northeast 25 miles per hour, 40 to 50 mile an hour winds, and pea-size hail, as it was described. So keep your eye on the weather tonight. Could be a few rough spots. And speaking of a few rough spots, that's a pretty good segue for the rest of your weekend. 66 degrees tonight is where we're going to bottom out. I clocked 91 even on the nose today in downtown Sagersville, and we're at 83 right now, if you're catching the end of the 6 o'clock show. Humidity, 70%, as you can imagine. Dew point, 73.6 degrees. Winds, not much right now, and the biggest I've even had today is about 9 miles per hour in downtown, mind you. And sunrise at 6:11, sunset at 8:56. Moving on to your weekend. 82 tomorrow, mostly cloudy, a 70% chance of showers and storms. We're talking about up to a half inch of rain during the day, quarter of an inch tomorrow night, with the exception of any thunderstorms that could put a couple of downpours down and who knows where. 82 for your high, 66 for your low. Temperatures backing off just a bit. Mostly cloudy skies again and a 70% threat. Sunday, backing down to right around 80, maybe a tick or two below. Cloudy skies, an even greater chance, 90%. That's a very much a likelihood of some showers and thunderstorms into your Sunday. Sunday's rainfall average estimates could be 3/4 up to up to 3/4 of an inch during the day on Sunday, and then not so much Sunday night. Monday, 82, 66, and look at that. That was another 70% chance of showers and thunderstorms, mainly after 2 o'clock in the afternoon when things start to heat up and things get a little bit dicey out there and unstable. Okay, we do see some sun making its way back into the forecast, but other than that, I mean, we're still holding on to a 60 and 70% chance of showers and storms through Thursday of next week. Friday's going to be hopefully the first of what might be the segue into a weekend where the weather's going to be good instead of during the week and not the weekend like what we have been seeing. Nevertheless, Thursday, 84, 67, partly sunny, 70% chance. 86, 69 Wednesday, partly sunny, a 60% chance. We go back to 70% chance of showers and storms Thursday, still hovering in the mid-80s and mid-60s for nighttime lows and then daytime highs, of course. And like I said, Friday of next week, 83, 67, mostly sunny, and the least chance of showers and thunderstorms between now and the end of your 7-day, and I'm only hoping that's signaling a turnaround, a summer-like turnaround. And that'll wrap it up for this evening. I am actually off to work on news for Monday night's program if things go as planned. Not that they always do. But with that said, enjoy the rest of your evening and your weekend, and keep your eye, of course, on the weather. Lightning, of course, will be something to keep an eye on, as it most always is. But nevertheless, that's how it's shaping up for your weekend. Again, good night, and thank you for watching, and I'll see you next week.